Oh, you know, I had to wear my drag hag shirt today because this is in honor of all the drag queens that are being persecuted. Especially, you know, what's going on in Tennessee with that being the first state to restrict drag performances and healthcare for trans youth. What was the guy's name? Bill Lee, the governor signed the paperwork. Mind you, there's pictures of that queen. I don't know if she gay, but because not all gay people do drag. But there's some pictures out there of, you know, Bill Lee in women's clothing, but you signing regulations to prevent people from doing drag in public. So there's a war on drag queens, you know, with the you know, there's been a lot going on with social media, you know, a lot of people especially, you know, there's been a lot of video. Even I posted one on my Instagram of I don't remember the guy's name, but Jon Stewart was going in on him and calling him out on, you know, the Republicans on their hypocrisy. Y'all want to sign legislations to prevent drag queens from talking to children, but y'all want to use it as a smoke screen to kind of deviate from the real issue, which is gun control in the United States of America. You know, we've had, I believe, what are we in March? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we've already had over 60 mass shootings. How we have so many mass shootings in 3 months? Make that make sense. But the media isn't talking about it. You hear it on The View, or you hear it on the Young Turks. You hear it here and there, like the bloggers and this, that, and the third. Us lower tier people will talk about it and bring it up. I try not to make the show too political, but when y'all try to interfere in something that is near and dear to my heart, and I have a lot of friends who are drag queens and a lot of people who are drag performers. You know, I have somebody, even though they don't technically do drag in a public space, well, I'm talking about, you know, in the sense of going to the clubs and stuff. Lindsay Aguilera is, you know, a good friend of mine. We did Drinks of Drag, still trying to figure out how to bring that back. Is a drag queen. So they're counting down on, or, you know, going in on a lot of the drag community. And to me, it's just like Drag Queen Story Hour. Shout out to Monica Sunbeam. She's always done the Drag Queen Story Hour and stuff over in Jersey. Like, there's a lot of people I know who do the whole Drag Queen Story Hour. There's this whole crowd. You know what I'm trying to, you know what I think I'm gonna work on? I'm gonna try to get Lady Bunny, since we are good friends, that we do speak every now and again. I'm gonna try to get Lady Bunny on this show. That would be a good interview, and then we could sit here and talk about, because I believe that she has a tour or something coming on. But so around that time, when it comes to America, whatever the case is, I want to get her on this show. She can promote that, and we could talk about this whole crackdown. Because one thing Lady Bunny loves to do is talk politics. So shout out to all the drag queens out there that are, you know, just trying to do the right thing and be themselves and be their artistic, you know, express themselves artistically, and the ones that's out here that's fighting the good fight, and, you know, those political queens like Bob the drag queen, a political queen, but right now she's busy with Madonna, so I don't think she's gonna be out here doing protests. Or maybe she will. I don't know. Marty Goo Cummings, another one who is a prominent drag queen in our community who is very political. So there's a lot of them out there that are fighting the good fight. You know, I saw Sister Roma posted something on her page. Hold on, because I was going to talk about that earlier, and I did not know this thing, but it says that, did you know that, well, you know, this is from the Trevor Project, is estimating that more than 1.8 million LGBTQ youths between the ages of 13 to 24 seriously consider suicide each year in the US, and at least one attempts suicide every 45 seconds. It's time for us to tell the truth about, you know, the drag queen story out. So if you're ever, you know, in a way feeling a ways about suicide or whatever the case is, because I understand it's like not a lot of people are as lucky as we are. I'm from New York, so we have a lot more resources for LGBT people, LGBTQIA, LMNOP, that whole situation, even with LGBT, you know, queer youth. So I feel like at some point it's like we have those resources here, but other places like Tennessee and all these other places, they don't have those opportunities. And I know so many people who left those small towns to go to a place where they could be more accepted, like you know, LA, New York, all that other stuff. And it's unfortunate that people have to leave their small towns so they can feel loved and accepted. So yeah, so shout out to y'all. You know, wasn't planning on going on a little political rant, but